Oh shoot. How long have I been doing this? I can finish that later. I'm leaving Kruukz hanging. Kruukz, are you home?
Huh? Oh.
It's Lucille.
Oh. Yeah. Come on in.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Uh,
Welcome in.
do you want to go do the fishing thing?
Oh. Oh. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, we can.
I almost forgot myself. I've been holed up in the house all day working on patterns.
Oh. Oh. Oh, you already are you getting requests, huh? Well, that's good.
Yeah, surprised.
Uh, okay. Yeah,
I
we can definitely go.
don't have a fishing pole. Do you have a spare?
Uh, yeah, I'm sure I could find one. If not, I could whip you one up. Wouldn't take too much effort.
Okay.
Let me, I hope Spectre didn't take all my leftover string. You ever been fishing before, right?
Not really, no. The biggest bodies of water where I come from is a lake, and, you know,
Uh, well, an old
circumstances.
time thing that my dad used to take me out sometimes whenever we were, well, not too busy, anyways. Although his preferred game were spacefaring creatures, so this is also a bit new for me. Kind of. This is new. I
Alright
don't
then.
know. Same idea. Hopefully, we don't get any bunny-shaped visitors while we're out here today. Uh,
Bunny shaped?
yeah, what's her name? Gotsura, yeah. She likes to come up and bother me.
Oh. Well, how do you do this?
Well, pretty simple at least. Attach a bit of the bait to the line. Right under the hook there. And you cast it out and you wait. Sometimes it takes a few minutes, sometimes it takes an hour.
An hour? That long?
Ah, back where I come from, it did. After here, for some reason, the fish are violent. Well, maybe that's not the right word, but they're hungry. Hungry. You
But,
know, you seem to be accommodating quite well.
to fishing? Or the
Oh,
broader
here.
picture? I've had to learn to go with the flow most of my life, so.
Well, it's gonna take some time and a bit of effort, but this place ain't too bad. But hey, you know what? You already got a request for some work, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to be able to try some stuff my mom taught me, rather than having to be violent.
Yeah, so you got enough of the skills to not do that type of work. But what I like to do, couldn't see it any other way, really. You know, the Twilight crew, myself, Soma, Morgan,
Mm-hmm.
we uh we all got dragged onto a, well, classified job, you know? Sure you've done the type. No information, no real knowledge or anything of what we were doing. Just a whole lot of don't ask and just do what we tell you.
Yeah, that's basically what I've been able to do. I think I've mentioned before, people don't usually want to hire me, so I'm. It's usually underhanded kind of stuff, done out of necessity rather than choice.
Yeah. We got conscripted by the well, the government. You've probably heard the name, Brinia.
I think I recall it on that construct, that golem thing that just appeared.
Yep. That's why we're concerned about it. Not really sure why one of those things dredged up here, but well, it's worth keeping an eye on. More or less, well, we were given access to an old military vessel of theirs, which you arrived here on, actually. It's got a different name now, the Starlight Limited, but it used to be called Her Majesty's Twilight. It was a beautiful ship. Very, very well armored. Big gun, which, from my understanding, someone's put somewhere. I have no idea where it is. Beautiful piece of machinery. Old fashioned, though. Very old. We were conscripted to deliver a cargo of unknown source and value, you see? But along the way, we ended up getting wrapped up into a, well, bigger picture sort of problem. Came to find out we were, well, the cargo we were transporting were, well, live cargo.
Oh.
Yep. Filled with a whole bunch of light shells, which met one of them. Nice lady who runs the forge up there, Callie. She's
Mm-hmm.
one of them.
Oh, okay.
Not one of the ones we were transporting, but she's a light shell. We well, decided to go against Brinia and well, cut him loose. I've had a lot of bad encounters with those folk, along with the other people that they dragged along. But, well, we're here. We're alive. That's all we really need.
Hmm. Sounds like you all are pretty close, just by circumstance.
I usually tend to not get too attached. My line of work, there's a lot of loss. I've seen too many comrades in arms end up, well, in a hole at a young age. You kind of get dull to it after a while. Makes it easier when you don't think too much about it.
I've never had the opportunity until here, so...
Well, gotta start somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Even a few years ago, I would have never seen myself in a place like this. Not even close.
I didn't even know
But,
this kind of stuff was possible, so...
that is the curious thing. I got so little understanding of all of it, and yet I seem to know more about technology than most of you do. All I know is you put two or three things together and suddenly it goes. That's about it, really. I could fix a hole in something. And, well, they haven't seen it because I, put the armor away, but I do know how to pilot a mech. Although you wouldn't know what that is, would you?
No, what's a mech?
It's a big suit of armor. Bigger than me.
Oh. Why would you want
Yep.
armor that big?
Well, I mean, I've kind of talked about it before, but in my line of work, you go through and face off against a lot of not particularly nice creatures. And having a big metal shell is pretty helpful when you're fighting stuff like, I don't know, dragons.
Dragons, oh.
Other ships. Other people and mechs. There was this time that I fought a giant metal snake. An actual giant metal snake. Not like what the king thinks that the train is, but an actual one. Yep, rode that son of a bitch out into space too. Oh, man.
Even hearing it brought up in conversation, I still think that kind of stuff is gonna be beyond my understanding for a while. I'm not going to lie, it's a bit overwhelming.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like keeping it simple. I might fight this stuff, but I fight that stuff with this and this. Not really much else. Too much work to think about the rest. Thoma's got her little turret things, and Morgan's got her gun. Also her little ship, but I don't know what happened to that thing. There's also Olaf. He's a bit more like me in that regard. He's got a big hammer. But he's also tiny. He's a dwarf. If you know what one of those are. Ah, good. That makes it simple. I haven't seen him. Although last I heard, he went to the city. I think he's working with the bureau, actually. Yeah, well, I'm yammering on about myself. How about you?
What part do you want to know?
I don't know. You come from a place where your kind is considered, I don't know, evil.
Um, two kingdoms that kind of diverged a long time ago, and the argument that caused it kind of never went away, and
Ah,
wars have been going on for I don't even know how long. Uh, the Dark Elves and the Light Elves, they hate each other, really, but me being the product of both, I'm not really welcome in either space, so
yeah. Hmm. You know, don't get to really think about that stuff much anymore. At least not on a small scale. Everything's all planet sized and all. I think that's why I've liked being here so much, you know?
more grounded.
Never gets too crazy around here. Yeah, more grounded. Oh yeah, what'd you get requested to do?
Um, the new fellow, I don't remember his name, I'm really bad with them. Uh,
The bloody one?
yes, the one that came here injured. The first thing I'm doing is patching up their things. Um, and then I went to Bupper and I got myself a roll of fabric because the the mechanical one, the one that wears
Mm-hmm.
white, they've asked me to come up with an outfit for them. So I've been sketching and working with patterns all day, trying to come up with ideas that they might like.
You talking about that new robot fella or the
The one that has um mechanical parts on everything except the head.
ah yeah. That one's uh that hurts my head thinking about him. Too much.
Do they have a gender?
I don't know. That's a great question. Now I really got to think about that one. I don't know. It feels like just calling them machines feels wrong.
Yeah, I mean they're able to think for themselves. So I guess the better question is which one have they picked for themselves, if any?
I don't know. I don't really think about that kind of thing much.
I've been drawing more feminine designs from in my sketches, but if that's not how they align, I need to go back to the drawing board.
Maybe. I'm probably wrong, all things considered. I don't know. I don't keep much track of people. Well, thought I talked about that already.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to get attached.
Yep. Keeps it simple. I do my business, you do yours. But it'd get real boring without that.
I think that mindset is fine to a degree, but I don't think it's healthy to have it all the time. I think you kind of need to open up yourself to some people.
Well, that's what I got Spectre for. And a little gremlin.
I haven't spoken to them much, except when I came in.
Swing by for dinner sometime. He's honestly think he could put more down than I could. Ugh. I have no idea where he puts all of it. Morgan's pretty good too. Huge lightweight on the alcohol, by the way. Do not get for
Oh,
none.
noted.
Very lightweight. No. And there's Soma. But I think she might be a bit offended if I talk about her without her here.
Soma is
Do you think
the...
she's the lizard looking one with the crystals for horns?
the purple scales?
Yeah,
Okay.
that one.
I've mentioned... Yeah, I'm not good with names. I've never had to be, so this is also new to me.
Yeah, she has the whole not caring and tough guy persona thing down, but well, let's just say she ain't got that behind the doors. You know, I really wonder if I earned this, you know? Not exactly a good person.
You've been fine for me. Actually, you've been better to me than most people I've met in my life. So...
That's wow. Feel like I've set a pretty low bar, to be honest with you. I done some pretty bad stuff.
It might not be you who set the bar.
I guess not.
I'm kind of realizing that it might just be where I come from that's messed up, not everywhere else. I just kind of assumed it was like that everywhere. But people here don't seem to hate me.
I'm not much for reading, but you ever get the chance, I'd check out that archive. They some of the stories in there make you look tame, make me look tame.
There are a lot worse people out there.
Yeah. There's some who would find entertainment out of a place like this being ruined.
Why?
I don't know. Nothing to be gained here. I mean, unless you're that desperate for ENA, but where doesn't have that?
It's certainly a nice place, but
Although,
I don't, it's not like, doesn't seem like a place people would come to have vacation, I guess. It's not a travel destination.
a lot of people tend to pass through here more than stay, especially this island. Not a whole lot here. Most folks end up moving to the city permanently. There's some odd few who seem to know how to leave, but they're usually very particular about sharing those details. Can't blame them. And Bureau keeps things pretty calm, but there's a couple bad eggs out there.
But, well, well, what do I do now?
Hmm?
I,
Oh, well, start pulling back on it, but you don't want to pull so hard it snaps the twine, yeah?
okay.
There you go. Hmm? Oh, look at that. No.
I've never held one of these before. I don't. Where am I? You just hold it by the tail and it's fighting me. I don't know what to do.
Well, we can put it back in the water if you don't want to keep it for food, or finish the job.
I. I don't want to kill it. You do it.
Okay.
I'm hungry though. I've been working all day.
That's fair. Well, it's not bad for a first catch. But hey, we'll go cook it up and enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Oh, I'll grab the pole.
Oh, yes.
Don't want to leave it out here.
Nope. Don't want somebody coming along and taking it for themselves. They should feed one whole specter. That's about it. Yeah, and a good meal for you.
And that's about how much I'm used to.
Well, that's all right. It doesn't need to be a big thing. How do you like your meat cooked?
Till it's done. I don't know.
All right. That's my kind of meat. Oh, we'll let this heat up for a few moments and let the meat get sizzling.
All right.
Please, take a seat. Uh, No, I haven't went fishing with anyone in a while. Spectre doesn't exactly have the patience for it. So much too busy, and Morgan prattles on about needing all the paperwork for it, and not worth the time.
I have experience hunting, but I've never fished.
Well, it's a slow process, but makes it simple. For you. Oh.
Is there a specific... Oh, just all at
Huh?
once, huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't, I don't really need to cut it up.
I'll figure it out then.
You just take a piece off.
That's different.
Yeah, different good or different bad.
I'm not sure.
I've heard some people say it tastes like a more fleshy chicken. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with them. I'm not a big fan of chicken.
I don't taste the bird.
Yeah, it's definitely an acquired taste for some.
It's not something I'd be opposed to having again. It's just different from anything I've ever had.
That's that oceanic taste. Salt water soaks into the flesh.
Hmm.
There's some people out there who like to eat this stuff raw. They'll wrap it up in seaweed and the like.
Why would you ever eat
I
meat
don't remember
raw?
what it's called. I don't know. I
Isn't
mean,
that
I'll eat
unsanitary?
it raw. Ah, some people can handle it. Well, I can handle it, but I don't know. I kind of just eat whatever. But cooked meat does taste better.
Hmm.
You know, there's one time we took this commission from an old farmer. Can't remember his name right now. I think it was Farmer Cornhole. I think was his name. He tasked us to transport livestock from his current station to a new place.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, all right, they were upset at me big time. I took the job. Nobody offered their input, which I told them not to let me go on my own. It's on them out of anything else. We got paid like 200 gold coins. It was a lot of money, big money. We had to transport 500 cattle. Unfortunately, as you've seen from the vessel out there, we had the room to get them crammed up in there. I took one of them as a down payment. Beautiful bovine. Kept her well, fed her, took care of her for a while. And then I got yelled at. Let me tell you, I learned pretty quick how to cut up a cow. Pretty quick. I was not happy about it. Not at all.
I think my
But
grandmother used to work on
yep.
a farm.
Oh yeah?
Think so. I think I remember Mom telling me that.
Huh.
I never met her.
Yeah, I've never had interest in that, that line of work, but I respect it. Takes a lot of energy. You oh, you wouldn't really know, would you?
I guess I won't until I know a
You've
question.
been during one of my excursions off the island, I well, kind of stumbled my way into something. I've only talked to Soma about it, but I figure well, I could bring it up with you. I don't think you blabbed to anybody. We're pretty deep into breakaway space here. Real deep.
Yeah?
I don't know if I swerved off course while I was heading out. In fact, I was actually going to that snowy place you all went to. I don't know if I took a wrong turn or something went wrong, but I I think I went past breakaway space.
There's another realm?
I
Beyond?
don't know. But when I popped out of it, I was very dark. Very dark. It was like there was nothing there at all. It's empty. I swear I caught a glimpse of something off in the distance. Something massive. I wish I could go and see it again, but every time I've tried, I somehow end back up where I'm supposed to be. I don't know if it was an accident I ended up there in the first place. All I know is not long after I poked my head out there, that weird robed guy's been popping up. I'm honestly concerned I attracted attention on accident.
Uh, attention is a bad thing, I'm guessing.
Might be, but we've been fortunate so far. Nobody's tried anything. Well, except for that fox, but, well, you saw how that went. I don't know. I feel like there's more out there that we don't know about. A lot more.
I couldn't give any guidance up until a week ago. I didn't know this was a thing either, so...
Yeah, don't mean to overload you with that. It's just something that's crossed the mind recently.
Mm.
I don't know. Thinking about it. Still, got other places to go. From what I understand, might be working on a way to what do they call it? What all those new people keep popping up from? Uh, Zamaria, I think was the name. Yeah. Might be going and scouting out that way soon. Just waiting on them to, well, give me permission or whatever.
It's possible to go to other places?
Sometimes. I mean, that snow planet you guys went to. That's not in. It's not here.
What
Somewhere else.
dictates where the train can and can't go?
Well, Morgan's a navigator, you see. She has a real big collection of star charts. Really a question if she can figure out how to finagle her way through the chaos of breakaway space. It's not easy.
Hmm.
Think of it like this. You go outside, right? And it's a nice, lovely day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's easy. You know how to get from point A to point B, but let's say same situation, you're trying to get to this other place. But it's not nice and sunny. It's pouring rain outside and thunderstorms. You know?
Okay.
Sure, you know how to get from point A to point B, but probably not going to be as easy for you. That's what breakaway space does to the navigational charts. It makes it hard to keep straight everything. You can't just simply go from here to here, right? Like in vision, yeah, you should be able to, but breakaway space might have you do this, and then 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 this before you're actually there. That's why it's easier to assume that we'll never be able to find a way there. Because most of the time, we can't.
Mm.
To be honest with you, what's concerning me is, that one place you all went to the other day, the snowy one, the other one, we just somehow managed to get charts there. Like there was no rhyme or reason, just appeared basically, and it wasn't just us; it was everyone. The archive, Morgan, Patsura, all had it.
Is that unprecedented?
Oh yeah, I mean, one of them having it, sure, but all three? It's almost like someone wanted them to have it. That's been the thing I've been thinking about it. All of this just seems too convenient, too easy to follow. I mean, let's start from when you all showed up. I mean, there's been how many of you now, right? That's
Yeah.
not normal either. Usually it's rare when a new outsider shows up, but there's been over a dozen of you. Unusual. All of a sudden you're all popping up at the same time. I mean, surely there's something to that. Especially when Morgan, Soma, and Callie are all looking at the train and they're not finding anything wrong with it. I mean, surely there's some kind of throw line. But I mean, to be honest with you, that's kind of above me. All
Fair.
I know is that the more of that stuff that shows up, the more places I get to go. Besides, I really hope we get to go to Samaria. Hey, there's big monsters there, bigger than me, and I really want to take on one of them. uh, been too long, really. But you know, I've been blabbing on too long. I'm sure you got work to do, yeah.
Yeah, I got some to do.
Hmm.
I need to actually ascertain. I asked them what they wanted, and they just felt like leaving it up to me. So I'm having to do different sketches instead of having a preliminary idea. So
Well, my understanding is they want to be seen as human as possible.
yeah, I was thinking something a bit casual.
Yeah, something to encapsulate that.
Mm-hmm.
a vacation outfit. You know, shorts, flimsy t-shirt, pair of shades. Actually, you
Shades?
probably don't know what those are.
I know what
It's
shorts are.
it's like what eyewear is. You know, glasses. You know what those are?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they're tinted a little bit to help block the sunlight from coming into your face.
Ah,
Although I guess that's probably outside of your specialty. Yeah, Bupper might be able to help you though. The guy seems to have everything.
maybe.
A yellow. Uh-huh. Really? Huh. Well, speak of the devil. Oh. Ah.
What
Hmm.
are they
Seems
here?
I've been requested to do some scouting work.
Ah, okay. I suppose that ends here for then. For today.
Probably for the best.
Okay. Uh, thank you for the
Ah,
fishing and
of
food.
course. You're
I'll
always
see you
welcome to
tomorrow.
stop by, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck with your weaving work.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to trying.
All right, I'm gonna pack my stuff. Oh boy.